Todd Mall. You got the mall just there, bikes, souvenir shops, the usual stuff, the usual high street stuff. And that's the art center, traditional art center with all the Persian art. There's more out there. Oh, there's more art. The white man is looking after it, and the poor Aborigines have done all the hard work. So you got the usual cafe stuff with all the backpackers, the trackers, the caravanists. They all kind of sit around here having coffee, and that's about it. We got the souvenir shop to the right. Explore the souvenirs. Explore the cafes. You got Cuban, Latino music, and yeah, it's all the stuff out there. The usual Photoshop, souvenir shop there. And the road train, Castle Road Train. The locals are sitting around. You're still here? How you doing? Good. Okay, that's the Aboriginal Employment Bureau, or the Strategy Limited. Yet the door is shut. No strategy out there. And that's a traditional Aboriginal flag and the Australian flag. And we have one of the sweet ladies here sitting down, and we've got the usual high street right up here. The traditional way of life is slowly disappearing, and much of it is being John Flynn's Memorial Church. So we've got more and more locals sitting around having very little to explore and explain and to discover. Very much. The old trail Memorial Church there, and one of the civic centers and part of the expansion of the civic centers, and that was to be said. The high street have pretty much changed the way of life around here for sure, and given the flavor that is the real outback. It's very much like the true American outback, I suppose, where you would have something of an American Wild West style high street here, which brings out the cafes, peckish cafes are there, outback, traditional didgeridoos, and things like that, and the usual jewelry shops and usual cafes and traditional coffees and all that rubbish. You don't want to drink coffee and tea and all that nonsense. What's that?
Aboriginal people here.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are great. You guys are great. When you all don't drink. Huh? And yeah, the high street has very much brought about different feel factor, I suppose, and it's bringing more tourists to sit on the side benches and drink coffee. Is that right? Tea, coffee, and all that nonsense, you know. And Coca-Cola, and another silly American invention that keeps the world in a blinded path to destruction. And yeah, all the true life of there's more Coca-Cola rubbish, there's more Nestle, and what it's really nice is to see these Aboriginal artwork, which is extremely interesting, as you can see there. But that artwork is being sold in a shop and not by the local Aborigines. And Target Information Center. Yeah. The high street has brought about a lot of issues, I think. I've brought in these guys from the outskirts and put them on the middle of it.